A single cyber attack almost made McDonald's fries disappear from 40,000 restaurants worldwide overnight. This $2 billion secret almost got exposed last week, and 69 million daily customers had no idea how close they came to losing their favorite fries forever. Here's what you missed. Hit subscribe right now, because what you're about to discover could happen again tomorrow. The vulnerability still exists, and your next order might be the last one for months. May 30th, 2021. JBS, the world's largest meat processor, gets hit with a ransomware attack. Within hours, 13 processing plants shut down across America, Australia, and Canada. But here's what the media never told you. JBS wasn't just processing meat. They control critical infrastructure that McDonald's depends on for transportation and cold storage. The attack paralyzed 20% of America's meat supply. But meat wasn't the real target. The hackers knew something nobody else did. JBS shares logistics networks with Simplot, McCain, and Lamb Weston. Those three names control 90% of McDonald's global fry supply. Take down one, and you create a domino effect that could starve the world of French fries. But what happened next will shock you. Here's the terrifying truth. Just 3 suppliers control McDonald's entire 2.5 billion pound potato empire. Simplot processes 1.2 billion pounds. McCain handles 800 million. Lamb Weston manages 500 million. Together, they feed 70 million customers daily across 119 countries. These companies share more than you think. They use the same trucking companies, the same cold storage facilities, and most dangerously, the same digital infrastructure. When JBS got hit, their shared logistics provider, Americold, immediately detected suspicious activity on their networks. The ransomware was spreading. Americold operates 183 temperature-controlled warehouses, storing 3.5 billion pounds of frozen food, including 400 million pounds of McDonald's fries at any given moment. If those freezers shut down for just 48 hours, the entire inventory becomes worthless. McDonald's executives held emergency meetings at 3 a.m. Internal documents later revealed they were 6 hours away from announcing global fry shortages. But wait until you see the real damage. The attack timeline reads like a thriller. Hour 1, JBS systems compromised. Hour 4, malware detected in shared logistics networks. Hour 7, Simplot's Idaho facility reports anomalies in their industrial control systems. Hour 9, McCain's temperature monitoring systems start failing. McDonald's activated Protocol Red, their secret supply chain emergency plan. Within minutes, 47 backup suppliers received encrypted messages to prepare emergency shipments. Private jets were chartered to fly IT security teams to processing plants. The cost? $14 million in the first 24 hours alone. But here's what nobody knows. The hackers had already penetrated deeper. They accessed the GPS tracking systems of 4,000 refrigerated trucks carrying McDonald's products. With one command, they could have rerouted every truck to wrong destinations, spoiling $50 million of inventory. The FBI later discovered the attackers had been inside these systems for 47 days before striking. They mapped every connection, every supplier, every vulnerability. This wasn't random. This was targeted. Ever wondered what would happen if McDonald's ran out of fries? You almost found out. The scariest part? This attack exposed vulnerabilities that still exist today. McDonald's supply chain depends on 14,000 IoT sensors monitoring everything from soil moisture to freezer temperatures. Each sensor is a potential entry point for hackers. Security experts estimate that 73% of food supply chains have critical cyber vulnerabilities. The average food company experiences 59 cyber attacks per year. Most go unreported to avoid panic and stock price crashes. Look at this chart. Since 2019, cyber attacks on food infrastructure increased by 400%. The targets? Always the same. Temperature controls, inventory systems, and logistics networks. One successful attack could cause $8 billion in losses and affect 300 million consumers. Comment below which fast food chain you think is most vulnerable to a cyber attack. When supply chains fail, the cascade is instant. McDonald's serves 2.5 billion pounds of fries annually. That's 6.8 million pounds every single day. A 48-hour disruption means 13.6 million pounds of potatoes rotting in fields and warehouses. But fries are just the beginning. The same suppliers provide potatoes for Burger King, Wendy's, and 47 other chains. A McDonald's crisis becomes an industry apocalypse within days. Grocery stores would see potato shortages, prices would triple overnight. The economic impact? Conservative estimates put it at $4.7 billion in the first week alone. That's not counting the 150,000 jobs at risk or the agricultural disaster for farmers. This gets even crazier in 30 seconds. McDonald's spent $127 million covering up how close they came to disaster. They paid ransoms through intermediaries, hired private military contractors to guard facilities, and installed military-grade encryption on all systems. Internal emails leaked to cybersecurity researchers reveal panic at the highest levels. One executive wrote, "If this gets out, our stock drops 30% minimum." Another warned, "Competitors will exploit this vulnerability immediately." The solution? McDonald's created a secret cyber defense unit called Golden Shield. This 200-person team monitors threats 24/7 from bunkers in Illinois, Singapore, and Switzerland. Their budget, $340 million annually, more than many countries spend on national defense. But here's what McDonald's doesn't want you to know. Right now, criminal organizations are planning the next attack. The Reveal ransomware group publicly stated that food supply chains are soft targets with deep pockets. They've already mapped vulnerabilities in 15 major food corporations. The new target? Blockchain systems that McDonald's is implementing to track potatoes. These systems control everything from payment to farmers to inventory management. One successful breach could lock McDonald's out of their own supply chain. Security researchers discovered 1,247 vulnerabilities in food industry software last year. Only 31% have been patched. The rest remain open doors for attackers. Your next fries order depends on hackers not walking through those doors.